What's up everyone, this is Schirach talking, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be running stage number 15 for Lunar New Year Trials. There are plenty of requests for me to make different videos. I cleared this when I was doing a live stream, but if you don't clear stage 15, you'll be locked and not get this new staff that gives light and fire elements. It's pretty good for those that got blue and for future characters of these two elements. So we have a roadblock for those that cannot clear. And I'll show you plenty of different strategies for those that want to clear the stage. Well, the enemies here are weak to everything. That's pretty nice because you can choose whatever. They can be poisoned, they can receive sleep, stun. I didn't try paralyze. It can eventually land, but it will not happen on the start. So I'll not try this right now. But all the other things can be used against them. Well, Boston deals both slash and blunt damage, and stun as well. Empress deals slash, blunt, and stun, so you can see they are focusing on these three elements. There's heat here with blue, but you should focus more on stun, slash, and blunt. Go for equipment, try to fix these weaknesses. The first strategy has Schirach, and you have to remember that Schirach is weak to sun. She's a natural based weak to sun. I'm trying to fix her a little, but see, still very weak to sun. This one will not focus too much on resisting damage because Urpina will kill them all easily, but in other strategies remember about this and focus yourself on increasing slash, blunt, and sun. To increase stun resistance you can just bring equipments like clothes. They will give you sun resistance while also something for the other types as well. With that said, Urpina is the central damage here. I'm using UDX Urpina, UDX Matriarch with Peon of Victory Inherited. There is also Nao's daughter, Schirach with Incense Inherited, and for last we have Barbara to increase the damage of the whole squad. Okay, so this fight will be very fast. Urpina is probably the best character to win this fight, even better than Forneus in this type. Let's start by using Torrent. You have to kill Final Empress before the other enemies. Why? Because she can cleanse all the buffs on the end of a turn. Blue can also be a little of a problem, but eventually you beat him later. There's also Princess Lion that will just counter attacks. She will use skills that open her counter stance, and that can be a problem. The last important enemy is Boston. Leave him to last. The other ones are more tough. So let's use Torrent on Empress, focus everything that you have on her, but right now I'll only be using Peon of Victory, and then I'll use Shining Glory on the next turn only. And Incense is better because it can debuff two enemies, Boston and Princess Lion, and Flamenco Muse. You want to be attacked at least 3 to 4 times, so that you regain BP. At least. The formation is Tiger Shark. This one increases the chance of being attacked. It's the one that increases the most for Urpina. As you can see, the damage is pretty nice already, and Nao's daughter still haven't buff. If Final Empress is already on this level of damage, it means that Blue is probably dying. Yeah, see? Blue is on the verge of dying. Wild Ripper on Nao's daughter. No worries, this type of thing will happen. But most of them are close to death. I will be using Dual Wield Stance, Shining Glory, Lunar Incense, and normal attack. You can also use Christmas Urpina if you want. She has a better turn order because she has more BP. But now Urpina needs to survive. Well, she has Torrent. Or, better yet, we can use Crossbreak. This is pretty powerful. If you want, you can use this just to kill it. Light Strength Lunge. I will use this one. This attack here is also pretty nice because it can inflict stun. We'll take more advantage of this in the future with different strategies. For now, let's just finish then. We managed to stun. And that's it. First strategy, finish it. Second strategy, there is a new character. We are using now Forneus. Forneus takes damage for counter, so that's why we removed one of 4 characters here to give Final Empress some usage. She has Imperial Shield. I am using the summer style of Final Empress because she gets more BP, remember? She starts with +2, so we can use the shield on turn 1 and on turn 3. Or you can just use the shield on turn 2 instead. We can decide upon that. So, we'll start with Tidal Lure against Empress, then we go for Peon, Water Festival, and to be honest, I will save the shield for second and third turn, because we can reset if we have a bad luck. Just hope that Forneus can survive this. Pretty nice because we got a combo. Also, one thing, she can just buff her agility, depending on the attack that she uses. And Boston can also buff both agility and STR with a chance. Well, see the damage here scaling. Final Empress almost dead. She already is. But I didn't even need the shield. Damage is just too high. Although, I believe we just won in one turn. Forneus deals the highest damage possible. Well, Lion's still alive. Yeah, it does have a little more HP. Let's just kill it. That's done. For the third strategy, we replaced Forneus for Princess Lion. Yeah, the same Princess Lion on the stage. So, we have higher damage with counter. She counters with Slash. I inherited Lion's stance in case in need, and this comes from a freestyle of her. So, Savage Lion is the skill that we use. And we just do the same thing. Peon, Water. This case I prefer to use the Imperial Shield on turn 1. So let's see. First counter. No, didn't attack her. At least 3 counters is what we need. At least. Nice. And then more counters on the next turn. She already has Overdrive. Getting hit plenty of times without evading gives you that. So let's call for Overdrive. Savage Lion. Peon again. Good thing is that she regains BP, eventually we'll be able to use counter 3 times in a row. If everything works out. But please, attack her. 3 attacks and none were on her. Guess there's just one more attack. Especially now that I had Overdrive. The damage will be so good. We have another one. Very nice. We are almost dead. We have another Savage Lion. Shining Lord this time. I think I need an Imperial Shield, but just to guarantee, why not? That is a good thing about Lion. If you receive plenty of attacks, she just keeps using the counter. Empress is the leader. As soon as she goes down, you're done. Will Swing can do a lot of damage. But we have the shield. Another strategy worked. Now, still talking about counter strategies, but this time we'll be using Orlouge. Yeah, this is a very specific character that can counter with his affection. And when he's directly attacking, reduces damage and counterattacks with this attack here that can inflict sleep, and they can be inflicted with sleep. And the damage is pretty cool, although not as high as the other counterattackers. Orlouge needs intelligence to inflict sleep, so that's why we are using Rising Phoenix, that increases his intelligence a little, and also increases some will. So blue will do less damage here. And I'm bringing also Princess White Rose, still the same Matriarch. If you don't have her, it's okay. There is Evelyn here because I want to do something very nice. That is Psycho Noise to debuff will, and then later I'll use Poison Bog. They can be inflicted with poison easily. And then, Emelia, let's go. Okay, so Rising Phoenix has a lower chance of being attacked than Tiger Shark, but the chances are still pretty high. I suggest you still using normal attack with Orlouge without spending BP, because it buffs his intelligence normal attack. And the same thing, Pion, here I'll be using Choco Balls and Psycho Noise, or even Euthanize, it depends. At least this one also debuffs blue damage, and debuffing will is important, at least for now. You can also debuff their agility. If you want, you can retreat till you can get Bow Trawler to hit twice. It's your choice. I don't think it's needed. See? He took damage, counter with Mean Stress. He managed to sleep even blue. Then we managed to get them back and running, but they won't attack. If they got inflicted with sleep in their turns, they won't attack you. That's why it's so good. And you can just keep using his normal attack if you want, or just use Mean Stress here again. But in my opinion, keep the normal attack, at least for now. Getting more intelligence is pretty important to inflict sleep on blue. Blue has more resistance because of a higher will. Again, Pion, Choco Balls, and this time I'll try to use Poison Bog. Focus on Empress. Now they got an STR and agility buff. That's pretty bad. Maybe I'll get everyone sleeping. Save for blue. I knew it. I poisoned who here? The 3 frontal units. That's pretty good. Now we can focus on blue. Let's try to kill blue. The other ones will die from poison. See, they took 30,000 HP damage. I will also use Mean Stress now. Shining Glory. If you don't have Shining Glory, it's not a problem. Just have to retry more times. Choco Balls, or maybe I can just simply use Photosphere Shot to decrease the will of blue. And maybe use Shadow Bolt on him. I don't know. And I inherited Total Shot with Emelia, not that it's needed. That's a lot of damage. Empress just is the strongest character here. Every single one of them got sleep. And they are already dead. Well, okay, now it's time to change our strategy. We'll be going for a full evasion team. Yes, I have Red here, Global X Red. He has Hummingbird, he's super good. Should inherit Submission as well, just for when there's only one enemy on the field. There's Zenon, you can also bring Global X Mikhail because I'll be using Light Speed. Plus, this one is not even trained, but it's good because it buffs Agility. Or you can also bring the newest Annie. What should I paint? Because she also buffs both Agility and STR. There's an Almost Daughter for every status buff. And Shendu, yes, there is Shendu on this, because he uses Chaos Cycle that can buff Agility of everyone. And we want to evade. The last member of the squad is Matriarch, and again, you can use the normal one. I am using the UDX, and I had to inherit Peon of Victory to make this build work. Well, the strategy here may have some RNG in the start, depending on if Empress goes crazy or not. But we start with Gale Cycle, then Water Festival. I can just stack Light Speed till I get a little speed with Zenon start. I believe this is good. And let's start with Hummingbird first. Peon first as well. Shining Glories, use it later. The character that can just get hit more often is Nawal's daughter because her agility is lower. So when you are buffing, you get less volley. See? Using light speed may just allow you to evade right from start. She seems to always hit Nawal's daughter when she goes for her. Now it's time to use Shining Glory already. You wanna heal Nawal's. She does not need to die. Light speed. Let's stack once more. Hummingbird. Next turn we will just use Punishing Combo. Shining Glory and combo. You get a little more healing with this. She has Ward. Every time she uses Moon Flash, she gets Ward. It's okay. At least don't attack Empress. I mean, don't attack Nawal's daughter. Do that for me. Shendu got hit. Time to use Punishing Combo, guys. Now it's safer. We have Gale Cycle. We don't have Water Festival because she didn't trigger her passive. It's time to start using things that will kill them. Let's use Orlouge. I wanna kill her now. Empress is the most problematic character here. She needs to die. She's dead. 40,000 with Ki Blast. That's good. Also, a good thing is that if you're attacking before Golden Lion, she won't be able to counter you. Her counter stance does not have fast. She loses the chance. Time for another Water Flash, but we'll stick with Light Needles now. And we share the damage so that they die together. Like friends. Also, if you don't have Nawal's and if you have Shendu, it's okay. You don't need 3 agility buffers. It's just to guarantee. Time for another Gale Cycle. Yes. But are we overdrive? Not yet. Let's save for one more turn then. I'll use a Shining Glory on overdrive. If we get that, next turn. Seems like I will need another turn. Boston's already dying. Let's forget about overdrive then. Or just use with these 3 characters. You're never gonna hit red. This takes a little more time to queue, but still super fun. 53,000. Only Lion is alive now. Time to run auto. Can't die anymore. And that's it. Next strategy is fully offensive, and I have Amazon Raid Axe formation. That's because it's so easy to increase the damage of the frontal units. What I have is Christmas Urpina in the front. She has dual wielding stance just in case we need more turns, but she'll be using Mirage Blade and some Flash. There is also Leonard here. He gets this Morale up with his Overflowing Feelings. That's pretty good. And also Guard up. Then we have Final Emperor. Final Emperor is here because of Imperial Sword and some Flash. On turn 1 we'll not be using the shield, but I'll be saving because it's super good to survive better on turn 2. Save for turn 2. There's also Matriarch. I'll save her Shining Glory for turn 2. And the battle started. Final Empress is here. Let's just go with Overflowing Feelings first. Imperial Sword. Mirage Blade Plus, yeah, it's better. And then normal attack for now. Oh, nice, we got a combo. With Peon in the middle. Mirage Blade Plus. If you don't get a very good turn 1, you should just retreat and try again. Also, if Boston buffs the squad with his passive, it's better to retreat. Changes the flow of fight because Empress can just evade. We don't want that. Good. Blue attacks 2 times. They attacked it already. Now we have the shield. Should be easier. Can go with Spinning Slash. Sun Flash. Another Mirage Blade Plus. Imperial Shield. Shining Glory. The bad part is that Urpina is not on full HP, she will do less damage. But that happens. She even missed it! No, this time. Now Urpina won't have BP. But that is okay. We'll use her dual wielding stance. Three enemies are close to dying already. You're gonna save VP for the last shield. Gonna use the last peon. Q Empress before she attacks. No! But she's dead. Not just her, actually, only Lion is alive. Pretty cool. There may be a dead. Yes. Emperor is dead. No worries. Let's just revive him. That is, if the enemy don't die now. It would be dead. When there's only one left alive, they attack more times? Funny, huh? She was not attacking that much. Next strategy is super fun. This one relies on inflicting stun. We do have two very stun users here with Schirach. She has Hymn of the Night Wind. This has fast, so she can stun them right from the start. There is also Princess Ray. She can with 6 BP, but she's not fast. We have to buff with Nawal's daughter to help, and also buff their agility so that we go first. We have Photosphere Shot to debuff Will if we want to, because that will help us inflict stun faster. The other character here is Undine, and she also has, well, Ice Javelins to kill them slowly, if you want. Or you can just inherit Bubble Pop to stun a single target, at least that is Empress. With that, let's go. Well, the battle started. We'll go with Choco Balls or Photosphere Shot. I may use Photosphere Shot on the start, or no, maybe not. Choco Balls, I will just use, for now, Ice Javelins just to stack some damage. Hymn of the Night Wind. We are on the middle, we have high intelligence, we will manage to stun right from the start. So we just need to debuff their agility to make Ray go before them. You see? 3 of them stunned, save for, you know, blue. Okay, we have more agility now. Hopefully, we can stun them before they attack us. When Schirach is not debuffing, inflicting stun, you should use normal attack. Then we have Cat's Play now. We stunned all single one of them. Time to use who? We can finally use... Let's see, let's keep with Ice Javelins for now. Hymn of the Night Wind again. We shall save VP. And use another Water Festival. Ah, Blue. Blue didn't get stunned. But he will when I use Ray. Because Ray has higher intelligence. She stacks her intelligence. So that is why she becomes so good here. I think this time I'll use Photosphere Shot on Blue. I have plenty of agility stacked. And also use Ice Sky Lantern for more damage. Cat's Play. Now we have plenty of BP to use Cat's Play many times. If you don't have 2 stunning flickers, what you can do is bring the shield from Empress. One turn use the shield and the other one you use stun. And everyone is stunned again. There's only Lion alive. We can even just use Wonder War to kill it. We didn't need that much. We did it. Another way to do this is to bring Tiger Shark formation or the Phoenix Rising one, Rising Phoenix. Because we do have Coppelia here, we'll be debuffing STR, we'll be debuffing STR even further with Schirach. And Golden Baum is on the front, being attacked a lot of times. There is also Matriarch, we are buffing with her. And for last, there is Mesarthim. And Mesarthim has Bubble Pop. We want to use Bubble Pop to stun Empress after some time. Okay, so Golden Ball needs to be hit many times, and there's only one problem. And this problem is that Mesarthim is in a position where she loses agility. And at least she gets more intelligence. We want to stun Final Empress as well. After some time, that will happen. So first we open with Shrine Dance, Peon, we get agility by Peon. Rod Kick, Let's start using Bubble Pop. Let's try to stun as soon as possible. We can, instead of just, you know, debuffing STR, debuff Agility, but that only lasts for the turn, so no, let's just go for Incense. Decrease the damage at least from Boston and the Lion. The first hit. We got her stunned after her first attack, so that's good. 0 damage already, guys. But not against magical. Totally not against magical. Well, we can heal everyone for a little. Have some more. Stun it. Now, Blue, please don't do too much damage. You are the only one that can do damage now. It is time to use Golden Syrup. Or do we use Kiai and Shining Glory? I think it's better. I can try to stun them all. That may be good. Five people combo, that's super nice. And Empress is already dead. So you should just have some more, or let's save for Shrine Dance. Let's save. We go after Blue now. Now we can use Thunder of Veil, more damage. And Sorrows, because Sorrows decreases agility. The accuracy from Blue as well. Yes, that's good. Almost dead, Blue, almost dead. And you are dead. Totally dead. You took full control of this fight. Defy weakness. I think it's too late for that, Lion. We'll pop, we can, well, stun again. Decreasing agility allows us to stun better. Lion is locked. And also dead.